We can please find our seats. Hopefully this is a 5-minute in and out.
Well, we got to 5:30.
All right, everyone, it is 5:17. I'm going to call this special meeting to order. Thank you all for being here tonight. I'm just going to start with the pledge. So, Councilwoman Aber with the pledge.
Join me with your hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, we don't have a pastor here tonight. I do want to take a moment and recognize one of our locals and veterans that was a diver out there, and that hopefully that he's still treading water. But our prayers are out to the diver, and hopefully we can find him sooner than later. So if you're watching, please keep him in your prayers. And there's a prayer watch going on at the Harbor Walk, I believe, right now. So with that going on, public comments for the good of this order. We have one thing on the agenda. It's a lease extension. Thank you to our wonderful partners for Destin Water Users for whipping this up real quick. Thank you guys so much for helping us on this side. Hopefully we can follow through on our side. Is there any public comments? All right, seeing none, I will close the public comments and I'll open up for discussion or a motion for new business A, lease extension.
Mr. Mayor, do you need any explanation for it, or Council?
Well, yeah, while everyone's getting their stuff going, if you could please just kind of inform the
Certainly.
public.
At some point, the city has identified the capital improvement project to place some bathrooms and field house at the Morgan Sports Center. As you know, that property is owned by Destin Water Users, and we have a lease on that property. We have identified a funding opportunity through a FERDAP grant. That's the Florida Department of Environmental Protection, Florida Recreational Development Assistance Program. One of the requirements of that grant is that we have control of the property for 30 years from the date of application. We're going to apply at the end of the month or the first of next month, and Destin Water Users, the current agreement with Destin Water Users expires in 2042. They have graciously voted to extend that to 2054, which will give us that 30-year control that we need to capture that grant, or at least be considered in that grant. So the request tonight is for you to approve that extension, and we'll get it back to Destin Water Users. Their board has already approved it. It'll just be a matter of getting it executed on both ends upon your approval.
Thank you, Larry, City Manager. All right, any further discussions or entertain a motion?
I'll make the motion to approve as written.
All right, I have a motion. Do I hear a second? Second. Second by Councilman Destin. Discussions? All right, seeing none, I'll call the vote. All right, there's only 4 of us. Let's go roll call. We're going to go down the.
I vote yes.
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 All right, and can I have a unanimous vote, 4-0, passes? Any public comments?
Mr. Mayor, one other thing
Please.
briefly, and we can probably do this after the meeting, but Mr. Burgess, I've asked him to be here tonight to give us an update on the tropical situation in the Gulf and tell us what we know to date and what our plans going forward would be if you would entertain that.
Please,
We'd
absolutely.
appreciate it.
Michael Burgess.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. Just got off the phone a few moments ago with Patrick Maddox, our Public Safety Director for the county. And I don't know why I took my reading glasses off because this is way too small to read without it. Okay, this update is about the tropical system currently south of Cuba, which could soon become Tropical Storm Helene and later Hurricane Helene. As of right now, the storm is not incredibly well organized, but is expected to organize and get stronger in the coming days. It could strengthen into a hurricane by late tomorrow or early Wednesday and is expected to make landfall in the Big Bend area of the state on Thursday as a major hurricane. That's a change as of this afternoon. A few key takeaways from the reports from the National Weather Service and FDIM. The storm is projected to make landfall on Thursday. Forecasts are currently calling for it to reach major hurricane status, and that is a Category 3 or higher. For now, Okaloosa County is predicted to be on the less dangerous western side of the storm, but we still could get some strong winds and experience heavy rains. Right now, the forecast says we might get from 2 to 6 inches of rain, waves up to 8 to 10 feet, and strong winds and gusts, especially closer to the coast, which we can't get much closer than that. As a reminder, bridges would close when sustained winds reach 40 miles an hour, so those days, you need to kind of plan those days carefully. City staff is preparing just in case we feel Helene's effects, and to that end, we have taken the following steps. The city has provided and opened up a sandbag station at our maintenance facility located next door at 3949 Commons Drive. Sand also being available at this location. If the supply of sandbags that we've set out today is depleted this evening and into the night, it'll be restocked by 8 a.m. tomorrow. Tamara has already posted this information on our Facebook page and is getting some likes and shares and whatnot. And as a reminder, this is a self-service facility. Senior staff and other key personnel had a storm preparedness meeting this morning at 11 o'clock, refreshing staff on their roles and responsibilities and storm updates. Public Works staff is testing our inventory of pumping equipment and portable generators to ensure they're all fully operational. We do this a couple of times during hurricane season, but we're going to go ahead and do it again. We're also performing a citywide drainage system check tomorrow and Wednesday. Back in February, staff submitted the Crosstown Connector property for use as a disaster debris management site to FDEP, and we've submitted our mutual aid agreement that you all approved several months ago. Staff has been in contact with one of our debris management contractors today, as well, like I said, with the county's emergency management division. And as a reminder, it's important to stay prepared, and even though the worst part of this storm may miss our area, we're cognizant that the forecast could change as more information comes in. And this goes for folks at home as well. It's not just the city being prepared, it's everyone being prepared. And on that, for more information for how you can get prepared for events like this one, I would recommend going to www.ready.gov. It's ready.gov, multitude of resources on that site to prepare for and mitigate the effects of severe weather for your business and home. I'd also like to take this opportunity to remind the public, especially those watching at home, to closely monitor trusted sources of weather information, such as the National Weather Service and the National Hurricane Center, and do not rely on social media posts for your information. TikTok is not a weather service. I did say something to Tamara a while back, and a lot of people like to post things that are exaggerated, inflammatory on those types of sites, just trying to create a panic and trying to be trending versus truthful. And but just reminding people to to rely on trusted sources of weather information. And also I'd like to invite everyone here tonight listening online to sign up for Alert Okaloosa. Alert Okaloosa. It is easy to do, absolutely free. Just go to alertokaloosa.com to sign up for phone, text, and email messaging regarding all types of emergencies. And in addition, if you go to the City of Destin's website, and in the upper right-hand corner in the search pane, type Hurricane Guide, it'll take you right to our 2024 Hurricane Guide. It's also filled with lots of great information on how you can be storm ready. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Burgess.
And just one final thought, we will keep you guys abreast of everything we know via email, so you might want to check them often over the next couple of days, and we'll let you know what we know as we learn it.
I got a
And
question.
certainly available for any questions you may have.
I've been asked several times today, is the Seafood Festival going to be canceled, or are we waiting to see if the storm has moved through and we're clear and they're able to set up Friday and it's a beautiful weekend?
I have not heard.
The Seafood Festival announced a few hours ago that as of now, it's still on, but they're monitoring it.
Thank you.
All right,
And that is not a City of Destin event or function, just to put that out there.
all right, seeing no further discussions, thank you guys for the update. I will call this meeting adjourned, and we will be back here shortly for the workshop.